I'm asking the pros, how much does their DS tell them, and is it sometimes too much?
Alex, not that much.
No?
It's pretty concise.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, quite a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the descents you'll tell us every single corner coming up, how sharp it is. Sometimes we go through quiet moments. It can be a lot of information, sometimes good, sometimes too much. Yeah, it's very mixed.
About today?
Yeah.
Just survive.
I did think you were going to say that. So,
Yeah, I think it's a really difficult stage for me with all the climbs, and it's 5,000 meters of altitude, and I'm still a sprinter, and for me it's all about surviving today.
A lot, and it's really useful. So, yeah, I know race radios, it's a bit controversial, I suppose, but from our perspective, it's really good. I think it keeps us much safer. It just tells you loads of useful information for those sketchy descents or pinch points. So, yeah, it's really handy.
Quite a fair. It depends how technical the stage is. Like if we've, for stages like early in the second, early last week, there wasn't really a lot to say. It was pancake flat for 200k or whatever. But usually, we'll find out when we get to a climb how long the climb is, the gradients and stuff like that, and then if the descent's going to be technical or not, where there's hairpins and stuff like that. So yeah, they're pretty good with the information now. People use things like VeloViewer and stuff. It's yeah.
We have Nico and Matteo on the radio, and they're really good, really detailed information. They always tell us what we need to hear. They don't overload us with information, which is always good. I think most of the guys on the team like that.
No, I don't think so. I think Nico is pretty good, just the right information, what's coming up, what climb, left, right, like important parts of the race. No, I think in the team they're good.
In the radio we have all the information. We have all the roundabouts, bumps, fit zone, extra fit zone for our team, climbs, gap from the brake. I don't know.
Is it sometimes too much that you have to pull it out?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes.
That's what I thought.
Of course, when maybe one guy of the team stay in the break and the sport director start to support him
Then
and keep pushing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm in the gruppetto, so sometimes we need to put out a little bit.
You're never in the gruppetto.
Then this year, not real in the last gruppetto, but yeah, of course in the mountains and in the gruppetto, medium gruppetto.
Yeah, because when I raced, my Directeur Sportif spoke way too much. I end up pulling out my my ear every now and again. Does that happen to you, or are you very much listen to every word and take direction quite well?
Well, it really depends. I think it's always good if they talk too much, and then you can decide to pull it out or not.
Because I know when I raced, some DSs were just non-stop in my ear, and I had to pull it out every now and again. Is that the same for you, or?
No, not really. I think every DS has their own style, but no, I always tend to keep it fairly concise and just give us all the essential info.
Is it ever too much that you have to pull it out?
It depends where you are in the race. Sometimes, for example, being more of a domestique style rider, usually once I've done my job, I'll and then switch off for the day, and then a lot of the times they'll actually start talking in Dutch, because if it's Tom or Wilco or someone up the road, then they just automatically start talking, and so I'm like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, so that's me done for the day.
Is it sometimes too much? Do you take it out, maybe if you're not in the break, or if you're not really part of the race? I mean, you are at the moment during the climbing stages, but
No, I think it's too important. We have Pavel on GC, so it's always important. We know what's coming. Someone's radio mightn't work, so you might need to pass on information. So this part of the race, with the stages coming up, it's always important to have it in, I think.
there you have it. Some pros love hearing as much info as possible, and others like to pull it out when they're not part of the race. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And for more Giro content, why don't you click on that lovely lake, Lake Iseo. What a beautiful place.